MLRS is the most powerful artillery system in the world. Fast, accurate, dependable. This system can fight on any battlefield, from the Arctic to the equator. The self-contained launch vehicle has exceptional mobility for cross-country operations and can move out on prepared roads at better than 65 kilometers per hour. At the start of a typical fire mission, the fully loaded launch vehicle awaits its orders while hidden from view by a camouflage net.
Mission.
Since the onboard position determining system continuously pinpoints the launcher's exact geographical location, the only additional data needed are the map coordinates of the target and current meteorological information. The computer can then calculate the launcher's azimuth and elevation and the warhead fuse time for any chosen launch site. At the firing site, the driver aligns the vehicle to the heading specified on the fire control panel display by the onboard computer, and the crew prepares for firing. Since the launcher is automatically aimed by the onboard computer, the crew remains safely inside the armored cab throughout the launch segment of the fire mission. The gunner is prompted step by step through each operation of the firing sequence. If the gunner makes a mistake, the computer instructs him to repeat those steps correctly. All messages are displayed in the language of the crew, be it English, French, German, or Italian. Other languages can be programmed into the computer if desired. When commanded by the gunner, the system automatically calculates the fire control solution, aims the launcher, and prompts the gunner to arm and to fire the selected rockets. In this firepower demonstration test against simulated targets, one MLRS launcher delivered 12 rounds containing nearly 8,000 M77 munitions in less than 1 minute. The target area was completely saturated. Every target element was hit by either an explosive charge or by blast fragmentation. Had this been a battlefield situation, this self-propelled artillery piece would be out of action. These petroleum supplies would never support the assault forces at the front lines. This missile launcher would be immobilized and its sensitive fire control system out of action. Helicopters are particularly vulnerable to MLRS blast fragmentation. These trucks could no longer carry troops or supplies. The cab is shattered, its gas tank pierced, and its transmission destroyed. This tank sustained disabling hits on the engine compartment, which is vulnerable to the M77 shaped charges. MLRS is especially effective against personnel targets, both those exposed in the open and those who take shelter inside lightly armored vehicles. The armor of this personnel carrier would not have protected the assault troops inside. This firepower demonstration and the operational test successes led to MLRS certification for fielding by the U.S. Army.